Diva, and I'm here to stay. Feeling good, taking my GLP-1 medicine. One whole year, wiped away my fears. Then 60 pounds, but that's no all. I kept on going even through the storms. My A1C went down. I still have work to do. Just when you thought I was done, my high blood pressure went down too. Feeling good, taking my tea, but it weighed one less. I have a great story to tell. I'm on the road to lose 100 pounds. Can I do it in 2025? Yes, I can. Downsizing, Diva, and I'm here to stay. Feeling good, taking my GLP-1
Hello, and welcome. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. I am excited. That means it's hump day and half of our week is over, right? Like actually more than of our week is over, right? The weekday, the work week. I was typing in the chat. Hello, everyone. So let's see who we have here. We have Lakeisha, how are you? She says, hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We have the Mel B. We have Lakeisha again saying hello to Mel. We have Simply Taisha. We have Felicia Marie B. We have Jen. We have Real Talk with V. We have Harjareen. And who else? We have Z. Hey, Z, how are you? Now, I will say, I got to share this because I love the way Simply Taisha always has something divalicious to add. So you said you're multitasking. I can relate to that. Multitasking. Okay. All right. But this is going to be interactive tonight. So, Taisha, chime in when you can. So, this is called, I just thought, I wish we really just had like a mic, like a mic drop. But I was like, I'm going to call this live. A live question and answer. So hopefully, you'll have some questions. Someone will have some questions, and I'll have some answers. And but it's open mic night, so I am going to drop the link. I never really dropped that link. If you want to come on with me, you can. If you want to share, and I get that a lot of people don't, right? And that was me, so I totally understand it. But if you just feel compelled to come on here and share, you can. But otherwise, join me in the chat because this is, like I said, this is going to be interactive. This is a community check-in. I wanted to do a check-in with you guys because I was kind of checking in with myself, right? Just to see, like, what am I doing? How am I doing? Am I meeting my goals? I just kind of did a little reflection, and I thought this will be something good to do with the community as well. So I'm going to start by doing a little check-in with myself, and then we'll do a community check-in. All right, so I'm just going to start by saying, for me, my check-in, on this GLP-1 journey, I will tell you guys, I am down 1 pounds. I never thought I would get to 71 pounds. So I am so excited about that. And so, of course, you know me, my next goal is to get to that 80-pound mark, I don't remember when I ever lost over 50 pounds at one time. If I was so small, I didn't even remember it. I've never lost this much weight at one time. So I am so excited about that. And, I can feel myself feeling like a little bit bloated and puffy and not, I don't really want to say puffy, if you know what I mean. But I'm feeling kind of, just not like myself. I feel like my body is going through a cycle, and I'm not having a cycle. And I know all the symptoms, they're all there, but I'm not having a cycle. And so I feel not like myself, but I still feel great. And even the times that I don't feel great, I put it in my mind that I feel great. I say, I'm not going to let this bring me down, right? Not going to let it bring me down. So that is my check-in. I just want to share with you guys, if you watched my week 65 update, you can see the pounds down. So I'm going to share my screen so you can see this. So hopefully it doesn't boot me off of here. If it boots me off, Just wait, because I'll be back. All right, I saw Jerlene came in. Delilah came in. Hey, Delilah Z and Jerlene came in. How are you? Welcome. So I'm going to show you guys my current weight. Here I am. Check me out. I'm so excited about this because, if you guys all are in the chat, have been following me, and I've been saying 70 pounds, 70 pounds, 70 pounds. And so I finally got there. And so I'm excited about that. So of course I gave myself another goal. So now I'm getting to that 80. I want to get to that 80 pounds down. But my weight, the last time I weighed in was 235.2. I'm down 1.6 pounds since May 11th, which I love that. And, I didn't put this on here because, my non-scale victory on Sunday, the ones that I was reflecting upon, was still fitting into smaller size clothing, and it feels good to cross my legs. I should cross my legs right now. But I don't need to. I'm sitting in my little office chair and it rolls and I'm comfortable where I'm at. But I just find myself wherever I'm at, I cross my legs. It's just like such a good feeling. But this is a non-scale victory for today. The fact that I have on a white shirt, like I would never wear white. Has anybody ever been like that? Wearing the darker colors because it slims you, right? The darker colors make you look slimmer. And so I did not want to, I never wanted to wear colors, and especially on camera, because you do look a little bit bigger, I think, on camera. So I am just excited that I have on this white shirt. I'm going to stand up so you can see this white shirt. I could not fit this white shirt. It has like a little, I don't know if you can see it, my little white shirt with the little ruffle in the back. But I could not fit this, and it has like ruffles on the sleeves. I could not fit this white shirt at all. It was super tight. I couldn't get in. At one point when I bought it, I could get in it, and then I just ate myself right out of it. And I could not wear this white shirt. And I thought, I have to, 2.0 mommy said something to me. I want to say she texted it, and she may have said it one of my lives too. But ever since then, she said, I love to see you in colors. I'm glad you're not wearing black. One of my students, commented that she was noticing that I've been wearing more colors last year. Now, this student I had in third grade, she's in fourth grade this year, and I see her all the time. And so she always notices when I have on colors. So I'm excited. This is my non-scale victory that I am wearing white, and I don't care how I look in it. I feel good in it. Right. And so I am excited about that. My little shirt, and here it's technically spring, but it feels more like winter. It goes back and forth here. I'm hot and then I'm cold. The weather's hot and then it's cold. The weather is kind of like menopause weather, perimenopause weather when I think about it. This Ohio weather is no joke. So that's my community check-in. So I have a question for you guys. Now I'm going to tell you, it's my question is, what surprised you the most when you started your GLP-1 journey? And I'm going to tell you the thing that surprised me the most starting my GLP-1 journey 70 pounds ago was how focused I can be. Like how focused I can be. Like even when I'm not feeling focused, I'm feeling focused. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Even when I'm not feeling like the most focused, I can focus it back in. I guess that's the biggest thing for me. I used to have I told you guys I've been having cravings lately, and I've been saying, I will eat like a little piece of candy. My daughter has like fun size candy from Halloween or whatever birthday parties. And, I'll take a little fun size of that. And, or if she has like a little treat, I'll have like a little piece of it. And, here and there. And I'm doing that more often now because the cravings are coming back now, more so than it was before. But once I do that, the next meal, I'm back at it. I'm back on my grind. I'm back eating that salmon. I'm back eating, the veggies. But before Mounjaro, that would just start like a slide. That would start a slide where I would be like, okay, I messed up. So I'll just start over tomorrow. And then tomorrow became the next day, which would, like, let's say if I did that today, tomorrow would become Thursday. Thursday would become Friday. And then, of course, the weekend's here. So I'd say I'm going to start on Monday. And what I love about being on Mounjaro, it has surprised me that I'm able to reel it back I'm able to reel it back in and say, no, it starts the next bite. So if you've been following my journey, I've always said it starts the next bite. So I think that's one of the best things about Mounjaro for me is that it just, has really focused me and just not let me do that sliding, backwards. So, I keep propelling myself forward. And when I feel like I'm sliding backwards, I just reset, refocus, and think what is my target, and I get there. So that is it for me. That I'm just not like starting over every week, right? I'm focused in. So what has been that for you guys? What has surprised you the most since starting on your GLP-1? And I see people are in here saying hello. I feel like this is a family reunion. Like, hey, everybody saying hello. So that's the question. What has surprised you? So can you tell me in the chat? And if anybody wants to come on here, if you let me know, you sure can come on here and share if you want to just come on and share. But let's see. Let's see. Oh, she's talking about the the color clothing. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so let me see. Felicia says, me, dark color clothes only. Yes. Well, have you given that up, Felicia? Have you moved to the lighter color clothing now? So I got to thank 2.0 Mommy because really she has been the inspiration. Like I literally think about her when I'm getting dressed to come on this live. Or if I wore this to work today, so I didn't really have to get dressed. I had the hat on and everything. I didn't wear the hat during work, but before work and after work, I put the hat back on just because it's raining out and my hair has the frizzies. I don't know if you can see, it's frizzed up. So anyway, so yeah, so I did wear this today, but when I'm, around the house, sometimes it's colder than it started out, or, at night it cools down. And before I, find something to wear here, or if I didn't already have it on, if I have something dark on, I kind of try to lighten it up a little bit. So thank you, 2.0 Mommy, if she watches this back. She will see that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Miss Harjarine, and thank you, Z. Miss Harjarine, I will say, I saw your post today, and you had on that fabulous cat suit. I call it a cat suit. I guess it's a jumpsuit. You said you were at David's Bridal, I think you said, but that looked good. And you know what? I love the V cut in the back, and I loved how it shaped you. You said it was a size 10. I'm like, that's a win right there, isn't it? A size 10. And then another thing I loved, it was blinged out. So, if you know me, I am blinged out. If I ever buy you a gift, it's going to be blinged out. So I love that it had that sparkle. That razzle dazzle, as Darian says, razzle dazzle. I love that. All right, Geraldine is saying hello. Delilah says, you know what I'm noticing? I'm at the same weight I normally am at, and yet I'm configured differently, and it's strange to adjust to. Yes, 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 yes. I can relate to that. I can relate to that. So you're at the same weight you normally am, but yet so have you been, because you've been walking, I know you walk. Have you been working out a little bit more or adding some weights to your routine? Maybe that's it, because that kind of slims you in there a little bit. Thank you. It's 95 in Texas. Jeez Louise. Oh gosh, my hair wouldn't make it in Texas. Good evening, DD, dainty darlings, debonair dudes, and dutiful debaters. Dutiful debaters. I love that. You have a way with words. Jen F, out of curiosity, do you work nights? Okay, let's see. Is she saying, I'm trying to find her all these hellos. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello. Wait, I don't see that she responded. Jen, do you work nights, Jen? He asked. Did I miss that? But I see Darian, Kim J, Sweet Healthy Life has come in the chat. It's Darian has come in the chat. Perfectly Pamela has come in the chat. And Tangi has come in the chat. Hello, hello. Bellflower, my twin. She's come in the chat, my weight loss twin. All right, Tangi says, my tastes are changing. Now I'm doing something health. Oh, you're doing something with healthier food along with Zepbound. I'm noticing that things are too sweet for me. Yes, I've noticed that too. Some of the things are very sweet. I love that. Bellflower says, the surprise for me is watching so many close to me drop a drastic amount of weight and remaining locked in on their journey. Very good. Very good. Yeah, I think you said you have like some friends, a lot of friends that are on this, which is nice. Do you guys get together and meet up and talk about this, or are you in a group chat? Like, how does that work? I love that. I wish I had like a friend group outside of this group too, but like a friend group here where somebody I could go walking with or do things with. Um, oh, let's see. What surprised me the most, how empowered I feel and how darn great I feel. I'm so, what do you mean by empowered, Mel? Can you elaborate on that? I love that. I love that. Um, Let's see. People are saying hello. Surprising thing about Zepbound for me is how much self-care I'm putting into myself, and I've been giving up dark colored clothes little by little. Little. Okay, very good. I love that. I love that. Yeah, dark colors though. I just love a good black. Yeah, I just love the color black. I just think classy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I like bling too. Yes, we could be the bling sisters, the blinged out sister. Tangy, right? Things are too salty for me. Oh, so you're too salty. Yes, I've noticed that too. Both of those. As you're talking to me, I get an Just wait till we get one. Wait till I get one on your live. Kim J, Sweet Healthy Life. I love dark and bold colors. Pastels, not too much. Maybe I'll get into those colors one day. So you like dark and bold, not too much pastels. Okay, very good. Me too. Is there a reason why? And then, of course, the question everybody wants to know, we got an answer. Yes, I work nights, she said. Okay, okay, very cool, very cool. All right. And I remember her saying that, but I wanted her to answer for herself. No, just the walking and the PT exercises due to your back issues. Okay. All right. Well, that walking is very good too, though. Walking is great. Driving there now, you work 7 days and you're on 7 days and off for 7 days. Okay. Wow. Very good. Geez, Louise. Okay, for me, I was surprised at the appetite suppression. Okay, yes, that when I early on, yes. Yes, we have a group chat. We share weekly weights, pictures, meals, challenges. We see one another at major events. My childhood sister friends and a couple of cousins. Oh, your cousins too. I love that. Very good. I just don't have anything to do with weight. Okay, you just like those colors. Me too. I don't think it well, I do think it has something to do with my weight, but even if I didn't have the weight, I still would like the colors. I just think, black is classy. I just love that look. Um, yeah, I just do. But I also love that it makes you look a little slimmer. What was surprising for me was the mental clarity that came with the absence of the food noise. Yes, yes, yes. And very good, very good. And I noticed, Pam, you're still losing. I watched your last video. I didn't comment yet, but yeah, I was listening to it and I thought, wow, that's great. You're still losing. And you have to let me know when you make those chickpeas. Wasn't that you talked about making some chickpeas that Dr. Bobby recommended? I thought that was cool. There's Bobby. I didn't even know you were next up. Yeah, you guys, I felt like you were like going back and forth on her video with the recommendations. I love that. I love that community support. Getting away from the black. I love colors and bling. So you are also my bling sister. I love that. I love that. Very good. And I would have to say, you want to make healthier choices. Yes, 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 yes. Isn't that a good mind shift? It's a good mind shift. So the next thing I want to talk about, and you guys can, maybe help some newbies out, or maybe we can help you out if you're experiencing this. But I just thought, let's talk about these side effects. Are you guys having side effects at this point? A lot of us have been on this medication for a longer time. And other than Taisha and Mel, I don't know. I feel like a sandwich in between Taisha and Mel. These maintenance ladies, my maintenance girls, and they don't have side effects. They don't, they're in maintenance. They're, full steam ahead, and they're helping me out. And I'm like in the middle. I'm Dee Dee in the middle. But so most people have side effects though, but maybe not. I don't know. Are your side effects getting worse? Are they staying the same? Or have you developed any new side effects? So I will tell you, still fatigue. So tonight is my injection night. I go right to sleep. That's the best thing I could have done for myself, I think, is going right to sleep after. And I don't mean like I take my injection and I'm like knocked out, but I mean, it's bedtime, right? So when I get off here tonight, I use a lot of times I still work on YouTube stuff or school stuff if I have something school related. But tonight I decided I'm going to bed. I got to get that sleep in. And so, so I'm just going to, take a shower, take my injection, and I'm going to go right to sleep. So that helps. So that fatigue, I noticed as I got more and more used to the medication, it has dwindled away. Like I'm not as fatigued like I was, but still the first couple of days, I could feel a little draggy. I feel like I get a pep in my step though sometimes. Sometimes I wake up with a ton of energy, and sometimes I wake up and it's like, geez, oh man, did I even go to sleep? So but it's more, I'm sleeping more. That was one of my goals that I made at the beginning of the year. So I'm sleeping more. So that's helpful. So that's the thing, fatigue and that constipation. Constipation has really got me. I'm back at it with the constipation, but it's better because I've been eliminating that chicken. And so I'm back to, being a lot more regular without having to take anything at all. So I do like that. I like that feeling. So I'm headed back to that pescatarian diet I was on, eating plan, whatever you want to call it. I'm headed back to that. So what are your side effects? I saw somebody say, okay, Mel, she's answering our questions about being, wait a minute, Mel, I got another bling sister. Yes, yes, yes. I love that. Mel says she's empowered because she thinks clearer, she can move more freely and carry herself differently. I've reclaimed myself, my body confidence, and my goals. All right, very good. I love that. I love that. You reclaimed yourself, your body confidence, and your goals. Very good. All right. So Harjarine says, wait, you know what? Well, I'll do that a little bit later. So Harjarine says she still has constipation. Okay. All right. Welcome to the club, but I'm almost out the club. I could have been the president of the club. Now I'm getting out the club. Yeah, we love that for Mel. Darian said I can only imagine your energy and how you draw and empower the male to the B. Yes, I love that, the male to the B. Very good, Mel. You're still cold. You're under your covers now. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Geraldine. Do you have an electric blanket? Does anybody have one of those? I need to get one. I had one and I, did never replaced it. But I've never had one on this journey though. So I thought about that. Maybe this winter, I think I might have to invest. Tangi says, I'm about to go up to 5 milligrams of Zepbound next week. So please tell me what to expect. Okay, so 5 milligrams. Let's help her out. What can she expect on 5 milligrams? I'm on Mounjaro, and my 5 milligram experience was, I was disappointed because I felt like, for me, I felt like my weight loss kind of slowed down. But honestly, when I went back and looked at my month-to-month Tangi, I realized that I was on 5, and then I had to go back down to 2.5 because of the shortage, and then I went back up to 5. So I was judging it unfairly. I didn't really take that into consideration. And I think I had some of my best months on 5 milligrams, and I didn't realize it until I actually went back and looked at my weight loss from month to month. So 5 was good for me. I think my side effects initially kicked up a notch, but I feel like once you're on it, you get used to it. So whatever your side effects will be on 5, I think eventually you'll get used to that. Whatever it is, it'll tone down. So like if you have, I don't know about the constipation, but the fatigue for me and just the constipation, I feel like it got better as I went along. The constipation could go either way. I think that depends on how you're eating and if you're getting enough fiber every day, right? So if you get enough fiber every day, that's going to also help. I don't know, Tangi, how many grams of fiber are you getting per day? Let's start there. What side effects, if any, are you experiencing currently? Great question. Oh, and my body doesn't like anything sweet. Okay, all right, nothing sweet. Geez, Louise, constipation is your biggest side effect. I can relate to that. A little constipation, but fiber powder has helped. Okay, very good. Jen, another one with no side effects. We love that. Constipation, Lakeisha says. Constipation. My worst used to be constipation, but with slight changes in the diet, I barely need to take the Mag 07. So what are the what were the changes in your diet? DD, y'all make the ultimate weight loss sandwich. Yes, yes, yes. Those two ladies helped me out. Thank you. Kim J, Sweet Healthy Life. Well, that was losing it with Grace. Losing it with Grace. I was just checking out one of her videos, two of her videos today, and she was talking about Trader Joe's and what you're eating. So I'm glad you're here because we're going to be talking about what we're eating. That's another thing. Kim J, Sweet Healthy Life. I'm with Mel about feeling much better and more energetic. Also loving that I choose healthier, nutritious options, wanting to exercise, etc. Right. So it has motivated you as well. We love that. All right, constipation and vivid dreams are my biggest side effects. So, okay, your vivid dreams, that is to me, that's telling me you can remember your dreams. Anything you can share, are they great dreams? Are you running in slow motion with your Zepbound or what are you doing? And or whatever dose you're on, what are you doing? Tell us about it. Bellflower, what dietary changes help with needing less Mag-O-7 for constipation? Yes, I hope I asked her that too. What are those changes? Mary, hello, hello, hello. I'm still experiencing fatigue and no energy. It's very draining. I don't get to work out how I would like to. Very frustrating. Yes, yes, yes. Now, what can we say? What about electrolytes? I hear when you're fatigued, because we often think of electrolytes as I know I do, as only really needing to take that when you have worked out and you're sweating and you're losing, you're losing water or you're going to the restroom a lot. That's another thing too. If you're really drinking as much water as we all would like to think we are and say we are, I think one of the things you have to do is use those electrolytes too to kind of rebuild, replenish. But so have you tried that? Because I heard people love the electrolytes for fatigue, and to me, I don't associate that electrolytes with the whole fatigue thing. So I need to listen out for that. Like, watch out if when I'm drinking electrolytes, is it helping with that fatigue? So far, I haven't noticed it, but honestly, I haven't been watching that closely. You have an electric throw. I love that. Very good. So you're toasty. You probably toasted right now. Side effects, it's Darren says constipation, insomnia, and I are in a long GLP-1 relationship. I get phantom smells, cigar smoke. Oh, geez, cold at times. I keep heating pads and electric blankets. Wow, very good. Okay, okay. All right. Now, insomnia, geez, Louise. So how many hours do you think you sleep at night? And you don't have sleep apnea. Do you know that? It's Darian. I wonder. Oh man, you got to get some sleep. I have an electric blanket, Delilah says. I got it for winter because my work desk is next to a huge bay window and it's freezing there. Yeah, that was smart. Very good, but that was smart. Someone gifted me an electric pad. I love it so. It's so cozy. Oh, that's a good gift. That's a good gift. I'm gonna have to think about that when the holiday season comes. Z says, I love 5 milligrams. I stood on it for 7 months. Z, for 7 months. Jeez, Louise, that's like me. I'm going into my seventh month on 10 milligrams. Very good. So what advice could you give her? Anything about 5 milligrams, Z, that stood out for you? Let's see. Harjory says, I read and plan on asking the doctor, your chronic kidney disease could be causing it. Okay. Are you talking about the constipation? Beverly, she said, look at that fabulous pic. Hey, fam, I forgot you were on tonight. What did I miss? We're talking about side effects. We're talking about all things GLP. Bev, you should come on here. Come on the stage with Downsizing Diva. It's open mic night. If anybody wants to come up. Bobby B, hello. Just increased my daily, weekly fruit and vegetable intake. I also take sea moss gels daily. Wow. Okay, very good. So she increased her daily, weekly fruit and vegetable intake, and she also takes sea moss. Now, I used to take sea moss gel too. I don't know that it did anything, but it probably did, and I just don't know. Tangi, when I started 5 milligrams of Mounjaro, constipation started a little and an itchy red spot at the injection site. Now, I think, Kim, you said that itchy red spot is gone. Am I right about that? Am I wrong? Yes, you got to try Mago 7. I love Mago 7. That works for me. And also I use Colace to kind of get things softer, that Mago 7. I love the two of that combo is like a 1-2 punch, like a Muhammad Ali. I highly recommend the Wild Foods Magnesium Complex. They are top tier. Okay, I love that. Wild Foods Company Magnesium Complex, top tier. Mounjaro has been great at 5 milligrams for food suppression. Okay, all right. Hi, Jennifer Ebanks. Welcome, welcome. She says she took a second dose of 5 milligrams, little or no side effects, and you're down 12 pounds. Congratulations. Yay. Let's give her some confetti. I love that. Very good. So that's a win already when you're not having side effects, right? Because that doesn't get you off track. That doesn't make you think like I can't be on this for a long time. That is such a good start for you. Very good. Your second dose of 5. So I don't know. I feel like this is maybe you've been on 2.5 for a long time. I don't know. But I think you're doing a great job. Very good. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, let's see. Beverly says, she said hello to folks. Simply Taisha says, if you increase your fiber intake, you eat more whole foods and drink a decent amount of water, that should take care of constipation. If you're eating enough and getting enough rest, it should help. And when she says decent amount, I think that 64 ounces is key. And also, they say like a drink is a drink, but I think just drinking water with not a whole bunch of stuff added, as much as you could do that, I think that's better. That'll be better to help get you going. But some people can't stand just plain water. If you can't stand it, don't do that. But if you're doing 64 ounces of something, and if you could just make 32 of those ounces just plain water, I think that helps. I really do. With fatigue, just my 2 cents. Thank you for your 2 cents. Love it. Let's see. I bought the Wild Food. So far, nothing. So it didn't work for you, huh? Mary says electrolytes are too salty, but you got to water yours down. So here is my water bottle, Mary. And so let's just say half of this is I put electrolytes in there, like in another bottle, because this will hold at least two 16-ounce bottles of water. So one of those, I put half of my electrolyte packet in there, put it in here, and then I add a whole nother bottle of water. So it really is washed down. It really is not very salty. And I use Element, and they say that's one of the saltier electrolytes, and it's not very salty. So I just kind of water it down. And I drink probably like 2 of these at work. I'm filling my water bottle up for the second time. I start off with it on my way to work. And then, probably before 11, I'm putting my second bottle in there, which makes 3, right? Because 2. And then before the day is over, I add another one. So already I'm at probably close to 64 before I even head home. So yeah, and I don't put electrolytes in every day. I do that on Wednesday. Sometimes I might, if I feel like I'm tired, or because they say it works for being tired, but I haven't noticed it's doing a whole lot, to be honest, with the tired. But if I'm having a hard time drinking, I do love that flavor of the watermelon. I'll add a little bit in there, but for the most part, I'm just drinking 1 pack a week. So I do half, and then I might do another half another day. So it's always Wednesday, and maybe it's a Monday or Tuesday, but almost always Wednesday. But anyway, I told you that to say, Mary, you have to you can kind of dilute it with adding more water. All right, so let's see. Harji, really? Are you using 3 per dose, right? I'm sorry, it's not working for you. Yeah, and that Mago 7, I think is 3 too. I want you to take 3 pills. Delilah, I tried the Wild Foods magnesium complex, but it really didn't do anything for me either. The Mago 7 works like a charm, though. All right, very good. I love that Mago 7. Mary, is your B12 sufficient? Are you eating a more balanced diet? Are you exercising? Okay, Darium, I have insomnia too. I'm up at 1 o'clock in the morning trying to get to sleep. I have 2 electric blankets and a heating pad. Jeez, Louise. Hey, Nicole, she says, back to listening. I have type 2, severe obstructive sleep apnea, high blood pressure, etc. I sleep with the CPAP, but I wake up at 3 or 4 a.m. and I can't go back to sleep. Yeah, I'm sorry. Jeez, Louise. Any suggestions for Dario? Um, so when you get up, when you wake up at 3 or 4, is what was getting me. When I would wake up at that time, I would start getting on my phone, right? I would do something. I would be up moving around. So now I forced myself, once I set that goal, back in January, I forced myself to like go back to sleep. I don't pick up my phone. And eventually, before I know it, I'm falling back to sleep. I'm waking up, like at 5 with my alarm, 5:30, 6 o'clock, but usually between 5:30 and 6. If you count when I hit the snooze button. So it's Darian. What are you doing when you get up? I would love to know that. No side effects besides being cold and itchy at the injection site. I've never had that itchy feeling. I wonder what that's about. I'll take constipation for 100 and fatigue for 50, please. Those are my issues. Constipation and fatigue. Fatigue, I don't know that I don't know how to bypass that. But Taisha's on here. Taisha, you've never felt fatigued at all. Maybe that's because she started working out with her, when she first started taking the medication. I don't know. Um, Great bellflower to the sea moss. Yes, yes, yes. Sea moss is good. My vivid dreams are wild. I feel like I can remember, create, and control everything in my dreams. Never happened before Zepbound. I love sleeping now. So fun. I love that. Very good. That's a good side effect to have, right? Because you're looking forward to going to sleep. Maybe that's the key to getting more sleep. Sipping on some smooth tea with lemon right now as we speak. So I'll be good in the morning. I love that. People are saying congratulations to you, Jennifer. Darium, I totally agree. I promise there is light at the other side of that CPAP machine and type 2 diabetes. And Darium, are you on 10 milligrams or are you on 12.5? I can't remember. Taisha, yes, agree. I was just saying to someone that 25 grams per day is the minimum requirement. But because these meds slow down your digestion, my doctor says you need twice as much. Okay, fiber you're talking about. I think that's what you're talking about. Dee Dee, I don't have the itchiness this week. It's to be it's TBD tonight. Hopefully it'll be the same. I'll let you know. Okay, all right, very good. Oh my gosh. Okay, what is TBD? It's to be determined. Is that what it means? To be determined? Oh, geez, Louise. Oh, I'm so sorry it didn't work for you either. That's how I felt with the one I was using while waiting on it to come back in stock. It was so disappointing. I am so sorry. But thank you for the recommendation. It might work out there for somebody. All right. My girl Taisha is hitting us with 60 grams of fiber a day, but it worked up to that. You worked up to that over time. I definitely wouldn't go from 10 to 60 overnight. Yes, and when I was I'm back to getting on that whole plant-based seafood diet eating plan, and you know what? I got so much fiber when I was eating that way, like compared to what I'm getting now. I don't think I ever had a day with 60. If I did, I didn't track that. But I was like at 45. I want to say my highest was in the high 40s. So yeah, if you're eating the way you're eating with the fruits and the veggies, yeah, you're definitely going to be getting that. All right. Mary says she's going to give it a try. All right, Mary, let us know. You do have some element. Okay, very good. All right, geez, one of one. Hello, hello. Oh, Darian says, what up? I love that. All right, Mary, you could try straight up pink or Celtic salt instead of electrolytes that are so most used table salt, which is so much more saltier than the pink salt or the Celtic salt. Plus, they are a higher quality of salt. But do they have that delicious watermelon taste? But yes, you can give that a try, Mary. Give that a try. That's too funny. It's Darium says Mago 7 does nothing for you. You take 5 at night and nothing. Geez, what about Culturel? Have you tried that, Darium? Does anything work for you, Darium, with that constipation? Harjarine says yes, she is taking 3. Mel says I use plain element too, DD. I like it on strength days, but it's good for headaches and fatigue better than okay. Oh, acetaminophen. Oh, mail to the B. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Put that back up there because I love that. Kenya, you beat Delilah to that too, Mel. Kenya, hi, Kenya. How are you? You know, when I hear that Kenya, I think of Kenya, the famous Kenya from the show. Kenya Barnes, she says, I like salt as electrolytes as well. Yummy. Elements. Yes, 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 yes. Elements watermelon is delicious. It's my favorite. That's what's in here now. I just had to take a sip. I love it. Tonight is my injection night, so I take my little electrolyte on this night. Yeah, it's so yummy. I'm trying not to drink it though, so I don't have to go to the restroom. Losing it with Gray says, for those of you taking Mago 7, is it a daily ritual or just help? I'm stuck. Emergency plan. So, I take it. I haven't had to take it because I started eating more, whole food, plant-based diet. I'm going to show my little diet plan here, my little meal plans, what I'm eating. A lot of you watched that video already, you kind of showed it, but I'm just highlight some things that I'm eating. I'm back on that plan, but I'm adding more protein to it. And I haven't taken the Mago 7. I haven't actually taken that Mago 7 since before Lent, but I have taken a Culturel, since I thought I had thrown it out. I cleaned out I thought didn't have any more. Cleaned out my little what do you call that, cabinet, and I found some in there. So, but I think I've taken 1. So I haven't really needed to take anything. But before that, I would take Mago 7. If I didn't go that second day, like, I don't go to the restaurant one day. By that second day, if I'm not going, then I would take it. So I wouldn't just say I'm taking it every day. I think people do take it every day, though. But so what do you guys do? Are you taking those things every day? Or are you waiting, like she said, until, you need to? Mary says, Kim, I'm doing everything and I just have bad days and good days. Okay. All right. It's Darium. Have you tried any of those podcasts that tell sleepy bedtime stories to help people fall asleep? That helps me when I wake up and I can't get back to sleep. Oh, that's a good idea. I wonder if that would work. My daughter, my daughter uses those, but sometimes she's in a phase now where she doesn't want to, but those things that you put on your eyes to sleep, do you try those to block out the dark, the whatever's going on in your room, unless it's completely dark? People say that helps. I don't know what you call those things, those eye protector, sleepy things. I don't know what you call them. No, Taisha says no fatigue, no side effects, no injection site reactions, nothing, thankfully. Yes, yes, yes. We love that. Miralax with Mago 7 is powerful when taken regularly and eating enough calories and drinking enough water. I love that word, powerful. It makes me feel like we got to try it, though. Or those of you who are struggling with that constipation, you got to try it. So Miralax, I've never tried Miralax. I thought Miralax, I'll be back. Can you guys hear me? Oh, geez, Louise. Okay, let me see. Let's see if it's gonna let me come back. I'm back. Okay, did they not like me talking about the Miralax? But so Miralax is powerful when you so you take that with the Mango 7. Miralax is like that powder you mix with the water, right? I've never taken that. A lot of people don't use that. I don't ever hear people talking about Miralax. But if I ever got to that point, I think I would try that. Geez, oh, what you say? Geez, oh, my, you too itchy spot. Let it go, let it go. Geez, Louise and Dee Dee's voice. Yes, yes, yes. I've never had the itchy spot. I've heard about it though. From I think Ange talks about that too. Darian, I watched the video on rain and thunderstorms. Yes, yes, yes. Very good, very good. You know, I have one of those rain videos. Maybe I'll put it up on my channel. Hey, it's Darian. Says Bobby, I've tried the soundscapes, meditation, deep breathing, prayers, journaling, brain dumping in my journal, reading the Bible, etc. And he's currently on 12.5. Wow. Oh, geez. So you're a tough case. You're a tough case. We're gonna have to get Dr. Dan on your case. Geez, Louise. Thanks to everyone invested in my health journey. We love that. Very good. You're doing great. That sounds like a good recipe. Thanks. That works well for you. Most experiencing prolonged fatigue probably aren't getting enough vitamin B. Okay, very good. Most people that are experiencing prolonged fatigue probably aren't getting enough vitamin B. And I do take a multivitamin, so I'm gonna have to look at that. Um, Thank you. It's Darren said, I'm sorry that nothing is working. So frustrated. I know he's like a tough case. Taisha, I'm gonna add about 45 to 50 most days with your fiber. Okay, very good. Yeah, Mel, you're eating. I saw what you're eating. You're doing a good job. Kim J says yes, and nothing works. She says, Kim, nothing works. Try Benadryl ice and hydrocortisone cream, and that doesn't work either. Geez, Louise. Jesus 101 is saying yes, Darian. Yes, fiber is needed. Start getting your 25 grams. If you're not, then titrate up due to being on a GLP-1. I'm not your doctor. Ask them the amount you need to relieve the constipation. More fiber helps me go. Yeah, me too. Me too. Very good. All right. She says, that's me, Mel. I have Celtic salt. You have Celtic salt. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Kim says liquid. So you have to let us know, Mary, when you put that salt in there. Kim says liquid magnesium is what? How you pronounce that? Citrate may get you right if nothing else helps. Diarrhea may then be your issue for a moment. Okay, all right, very good. All right, you crack me up, Mel. Coming in the clutch with the active ingredient for Tylenol. Yeah. And why didn't she just write Tylenol? She wanted me to pronounce that word. I only use Celtic salt, Mel says, in her house. It was recommended for muscle strength by Arnold, my DEXA scan provider. I love it. I love it. Jerlene, true, Kim J, secondary problem, she says. You take Mago 7, 3 caps twice a week. I live in the restroom if I took more than that. So you take it. You don't even need to take it twice a week. Okay, very good, Pamela. I just saw Geraldine. Thank you for the super chat. Woo! thank you. I was like, I just saw something pop up, and I'm scared to go on here because it might cut me off. Jeez, Louise. All right. Julie, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, all right. So I know I saw something pop up at the top there. Okay, all right. Let me see. Okay, I might have lost my place. Where am I at? Okay, I saw the Celtics we saw we saw that. Where are we at? We talked about the Miralax with G's 101. Okay, I think I'm here. Sorry, I'm slow tonight dealing with my therapist platform for I don't know what NS free fee error is. Is that something with your job probably? Yes, Dee Dee, you got it, girl, to be determined. Yes. Bobby says, losing it with grays. The Mago 7 dose of 3 caplets is not nightly for me. Depending on how the day has gone, I take anywhere between 1 and 3 capsules at night. Okay, all right, 1 to 3 capsules a night. Okay, so it's like you, depending on how your day is going. Yeah, that's kind of how I was too. I wait till that second day. I used to and see if I needed it. All right, Beverly says, losing it with grace. Please try the smooth. Beverly, you should advertise this smooth move tea. You can put lemon in it if you like or not, and drink some warm water, prune juice. If you're really bad, it works. Tea at Walmart or your local grocery store. Okay, very good. She says, if you like it, and drink some warm prune juice. If you're okay. Well, now what does that mean? Tea at Walmart or your local? So you mean the smooth tea? You could get it at Walmart, okay, or your local grocery store. Very good. Bellflower says took Mago 7 for the first cleanse for 10 days, 3 pills per night over 6 months ago. After that, maybe one night every 2 or 3 weeks if needed. So you took Mago 7 first, your cleanse for 10 days, 3 pills per night over 6 months ago. After that, maybe one night every 2 or 3 weeks if needed. Okay, very good. So it sounds like a lot of us are doing it as needed, which is good. Castor, oh my gosh, you're taking me back to my grandmother. My grandmother used to make me take castor oil for everything. Everything was, and it felt like it fixed everything. Castor oil in the belly button. Now I'm so afraid to do that. They have video, like YouTube video channels dedicated to that, and I'm so scared to watch them. Okay, have you done this, Kenya? So she says castor oil in the belly button helps with constipation. Drop her in the button and cover with the cotton ball. I use it as a liver detox. Okay, anybody want to try this with me? Not right now, but I'm just saying, like, between now and next Wednesday when we see Sunday. But let's try next Wednesday. That'll give me time to build up to it. Let's do that. Who's going to try that with me? Castor oil in our belly button. It's going to help with constipation. I wanted to try this, but I'm so spooked out by it. But now that Kenya says she did it, I think I want to try it. Will anybody try that with me? Oh my goodness. I saw another super chat. What is going on? Marjorie, thank you. Oh, this is so sweet. You guys are so sweet. Thank you, thank you. Okay, well, we gotta do it. I just love this little coin. Thank you, Marjorie. I appreciate that. All right, so I probably lost my space. Where am I at? Okay, all right. So, Marjorie, have you ever tried that? Let's see. Okay. I'm scrolling down, scrolling down. I'm on StreamYard. I think StreamYard, that's the one thing I don't like about their comments. I wish they had like a place where it told you where you left off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Wait, I know I was at Kenya with this castor oil. Where's Kenya at now? She just dropped down on my little menu here. Okay, I'm back. Okay, Kenya, she talked about the electrolytes. Um, Jennifer saying, thanks, I love how Jennifer said, I invested in my health. That just sounds so like you're so serious about it. I love that. Okay, I'm trying to find where we left off with this castor oil. Okay, Kenya, here we go. All right, it's Darium. I keep the liquid magnesium citrate in the refrigerator since I was young. I have 2 or 3 bottles in the fridge now at Kim J. Okay, very good. Since you were young. Wow. Wow, very good. You take your mag nightly. Okay. All right. Darium, do you work out or walk? Is it helpful? It may support your sleep hygiene. Good question. Um, Real talk with Elaine. How are you? Hello, Dee Dee. What are we talking about? So we're talking about side effects, any side effects you're having from the medication, and we're trying to help people figure out how to cure whatever. Not, and maybe you can't cure, but to just kind of help with to manage those side effects. So yeah, I paused. Gotcha, Mary. Hope it gets better. That's how I felt about the itchy spot. I'm praying that the itchy spot doesn't happen that happens after tonight's injection. Okay, I hope not either. I hope not either. Yes, but you're freezing up. Okay, okay. Yes, that's my regimen. 2 G's 1 of 1, 1 dose of Miralax every day, and 1 and 3 Mago 7 caps a day, depending on how the day has gone. So you you take that Miralax every day. Wow. Okay, very good. Um maybe you spoke too soon. Okay, you guys heard me. Yeah, I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know. Darium says, I do strength training 4 times a week. I walk between 8 and 14K steps a day. I have started beginner yoga classes. Wow. So it sounds like you're doing all the things. What about your eating? That's what we're going to be talking about next. Your eating. Real talk with Elaine, GLP-1 side effects. You guys remember Miralax, what is the gastroenterologist used to give to wash you out for your colonoscopy? I have that too. Yeah. You know what? I just have never been a fan of Miralax. Like, I don't know why, but if I got to a point and got stuck, maybe I would. Hey, Zepbound Journey with Ange. Thank you for joining in. Ange, what are your side effects? Tell us all about it. What side effects do you have going on there? Um, okay, so Elaine is saying hello, Darium. Speaking of Zepbound with Ange, Journey with Ange is coming out of the bushes. Yes, yes, yes. That's so funny. She is out of the bushes. She is. I admit I was coveting your stuffed flounder dinner. Yes, Elaine, I didn't finish that video. I started watching it at lunch and got distracted. um, oh, Mel says hit that like button. Yes, I never remember to say that. It's Darium says once I read the entire dictionary, trying to get back to sleep in a few weeks. Have you seen a sleep therapist? That's who told me to get out of bed if I'm not asleep within 20 minutes. So they told you to get out of bed. Wow. Are you serious? Okay, get out of bed. So always was told, like, try to keep your room cool, try to keep your room dark, don't touch the phone, stay where you are. I was always told that. So that's interesting. Very good. All right, people are saying hello to Ange. Ange is saying it's Darian, behave yourself. I don't think Darren can behave himself. He says, I have a doctor appointment next month. I'm gonna ask for, oh, thank you, trazodone for that's for insomnia. So I always say, you guys can tell I don't take any kind of medication, never taken any kind of this fancy medication because I don't even know how to pronounce it. I consider that a blessing from God. Thank God I could pronounce Mounjaro. I'm doing good with that. Delilah says, go read something boring with no blue lights and the bed is only for sleep. Okay. Now I have heard people say the bed is only for sleep, but if you're trying to go to sleep, so where are you going? Are you falling asleep wherever you go? Because if I say, okay, I'm going to leave my bed because I'm not sleeping, I'm going to go on the couch and get relaxed or wherever I go. And then I'm just going to sleep there, right? Then I have to go all the way back up to my bed. I don't know about that, Delilah. But if that works for you, that's great. I would get too excited, Delilah. The dictionary is my favorite book. Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. She says, okay, Arnold, dropping the gems at the Dexa place. We love that. We love that. Okay, here we go. We had great idea mail. Okay, and then, Elaine, did you read my mind? Because I was going to ask you guys, and I'll read Elaine's in a second. I was going to ask you guys, what is one side effect that caught you totally off guard? Like you were like, what is up with this? Is there a side effect that you weren't expecting? Because we hear about the constipation, we hear about the fatigue, we hear about all those other side of the kind of common ones. What is a side effect that caught you off guard? Elaine says, I had a weird side effect when I took my shot under my navel. I was nauseous for 24 hours, the first time it has ever happened to me. Now, I always wonder when people say they had a side effect when they, had an injection. And so how do you, like, why do you connect it with the navel? Like, why are you connecting that with where you took your injection? And maybe you should. I'm not saying you should or shouldn't. I'm just saying people always, say, well, I took it in my left arm and this happened. I took it in how do you know it just didn't happen that one time? I don't know. Is it, how do you know unless you've been doing it often or you've been following it, rotating it around? I just always wonder, not just from you, but, I've heard other people say that. Like, and aren't you one of the people, Elaine, that said you gave yourself your injection in your right arm or your left arm, and then you said you couldn't sleep, and so you knew it was from that? Yeah, that's so intriguing to me. Okay. Hello, Andrea. How are you? Welcome, welcome. She's saying hello, hello. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us about your journey. Are you on a GLP-1 journey? Let us know. Let us know. It was the only book I hadn't read. I love that you read. And of course, it was pre-computer days. Okay, very good. We are all trying to help you, Darium. She says trazodone. I don't know. I'm just gonna say the T one. I hope I'm saying it right. You said it was a game changer for your husband, and he suffered with insomnia. Wow, very good. Okay, okay. Wow. Okay, it's Darium. I hope. Did he say he tried that? I've been an insomniac my whole life. My mom said even as a kid, I've always had issues sleeping. It's so sad. Okay, so you went to somebody who specializes in helping you sleep, and that just didn't work out, huh? Jeez, Louise. NS is a no-show fee. Oh, okay, okay. Never heard of it. That's good to know. At Bobby, how does he feel in the morning? Okay, all right, very good. Mel has me wanting smooth move, and I don't even have constipation. I know. I remember on our dating show, I said, I'm gonna get some of that and go on my date. You guys are like, no, 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 no. Downsizing Diva, you don't take that and go out on a date. I thought it would mean smooth move, like, hey, me and my dude. I didn't know it was like to help you go to the restroom. That's the last thing I want to be doing on a date. Miss Beverly, I got smooth move for my recovery prep and I forgot how good it works. Okay. Wow. I'm going to try that this summer. I'm going to try that. I use words weirdly. No, I think you do a nice job. You have a way with words. Yes, if you can't remember after 20 minutes, if you can't not remember, if you can't sleep after 20 minutes, get up and sit down and grab a boring something to read and read for a few minutes. And within 10 to 20 minutes, you'll likely be tired to try again. And the cycle goes on. That sounds, well, I see why you eventually it worked because I would be tired with that whole process. I don't know why that happened, but I will never do that site injection again. So this is how you would know, though. Wouldn't you have to do it again? Maybe take a break and try it again just to see if that was really it. But you know your body, so I guess you do know. Um, Perfectly Pamela says, I've never really thought about it until you just mentioned that, DD. The only 2 times I've ever had a site reaction was in my thigh, never when I inject in my abdomen. Okay, so now that is data. That shows that it's something about that thigh if that's the only time you had a site reaction. So that sounds like some data right there. Delilah said, Kim says, Delilah, it may be allergic to me. She said it might be allergic to me, but you better figure yourself out because I'm planning to use it until the wheels fall off unless something else better comes along. Get it right, MJ. I love that. Very good. Yeah, Bobby. No smooth moves and a date. No, no, no. Yeah, that's just how naive I was. I was like, oh, that sounds like some good tea to take on a date. No, DD, you do not try and sleep somewhere else. You go sit down and you do not get comfortable. Just don't just don't get on the blue light. What is it? A motor? Read something boring until you're tired and try bed again. Okay. Okay. I have a chair in my room. It's like a nice little cozy chair in my bedroom. So I can try sitting on that, but I probably would fall asleep on that. I don't know. I do not know. I was prescribed. You guys keeps hitting me with this word. Am I pronouncing it right? Trazodone. Trazodone. Years ago, and it made my eyes super puffy the next morning, and it didn't really help me. See how everything works different for different folks. Different strokes for different folks. Remember that? It takes different strokes. I love that. Deep breathing while laying in my bed helps me fall right to sleep. You're just tired, simply tight. Oh no, Simply Ty. Are you no longer dealing with insomnia? Okay. I hope she doesn't have it. Okay, Andrea says she's been on Mounjaro 12.5. That's gonna be my next stop one day, maybe. For 4 months now. You started with 5 milligrams in June of 2024, then 10 until I went to 12.5. It made me sick at first, but now I'm able to take it. Good now that I know a little more. Okay, very good, very good. And so, how are you doing? You sound like you're successful on it. Very good. So wait, so you started at 5. So why did you skip 2.5 and go straight to 5? Were you taking something else before? If you want to share, if you don't, you don't have to. But I'm just curious. And then you said, then you went to 10. So did you go from 5 to 10? Did you skip 7.5? Or did you just not put that? Mel to the B, thank you for the super chat. She says, DD, you're missing chats, my dear friend. Am I? Okay, let me scroll back up. Let me know which chats I'm missing. Oh, wait a second. Thank you, Mel to the B. Okay, so what chats am I missing? Let me go up. Let's see. Who did I miss? Who did I miss? And where did I miss? Let's see. She's like, I gotta get your attention, lady. Okay, let me go. See, this is I am missing because we're talking about the castor oil. Yes. How did I miss it? Because I want some. Mel, are you gonna do that with me? Tanya, I miss. Tanya is in here. Yes, Harjarine is gonna try it with me. Okay. Thank you, Mel to the B. Okay, all right. So I think I skipped this whole section. Well, I didn't skip. I did skip, but I'm telling you, this kind of scrolls you down when you have a lot of comments and I had those 2 super chats and went back. It's like, geez, oh man, they got to get this together. I'm gonna be calling StreamYard when I get out of school. Miss Beverly, I got Smooth Move for my recovery preps, and I forgot how good it works. Okay. Yes, Dee Dee, grandma knows. Yes, my grandmother. Oh gosh, it reminds me of her. Yes, Mel's gonna try it with me. Yay! Okay, we have to decide when we're gonna do it. Geraldine, you're gonna try it with me. I'm so excited. I'm excited, like I hit the lottery or something. It's Darium. He wakes up feeling rested. He does not feel groggy. It only has 4 or 5 hours to sleep. He does not take it because he will feel drowsy still at wake up time. Okay. So he doesn't take it because he would feel drowsy. Yeah. That's how I feel when I take melatonin. and I don't take it often, but when I have taken it, I felt it did, I didn't feel like it put me right to sleep or kept me sleep, but I felt more tired in the morning. I think perfectly, Pamela. I thought I remember you telling me something I could do for that. Did you tell me to take half? Somebody told me to take half a pill. Was that you, or it was either that Raina? One of you ladies told me that. Yes, margarine. Yes, yes, yes. I love this. I love this. Okay, we're gonna try it. Tanya, hey Tanya, she says, yes, smooth tea is great. Once a week, I eat prunes daily. Do you? Jeez, Louise, you eat prunes daily. With what? Just by themselves? By themselves. Prunes are not my friend. Jeez Louise. The algorithm has been sending those castor oil videos my way in the last few weeks. You're kidding me. Oh my, this was meant to be. This was meant to be. I'm so excited about this castor oil. I will try. Yes, Bobby. Yes, I'm so excited. We got to figure this out. Oh my gosh, we got to come back and report. So Kenya has been using castor oil for about 4 years. So Kenya, what all does it do besides the constipation fix? Now I'm trying to think. My grandmother would give it to Kenya. You just made me have a flashback. I was thinking, when did my grandmother, everything was castor oil, like whatever you had, it was castor oil. You didn't even want to say what you had because you knew you would have to take that castor oil. But it cleaned you out. Why didn't I think of that? Jeez, Louise, I put castor oil on my hair. So I always think, if I could put something on my hair, should I be consuming it? But I guess you can, because you could put avocados on your hair. You can put, so eggs. So yeah. Okay, thanks, Bobby. Thank him for my proxy. I'll have to take it over the weekend to see how I do. That's very smart, having that over the weekend. Delilah and Darium, sleep is for people without she said with people without Wi-Fi. That is too funny. That was clever. I love that. Okay, will do. Keep me posted. I hope it helps you. Okay, very good. All right, so the people that are taking the castor oil, so Kenya, do we just take it the one day and see what happens? When are we going to do you guys want to take it? Let's take it Tuesday, and then we'll talk about it on Wednesday, or should we take it Monday and we could talk about it on Wednesday? How far should we take it? Yeah, I wanted to, because I feel like if we take it like now, like tomorrow, or maybe I would do it on the weekend, Memorial Day. What are you doing for Memorial Day? Are people eating barbecue? I heard the round mound of Zepbound said he's lighting up that grill. So, I think I'm going to take mine Monday, and then whatever happens Tuesday. But I feel like I don't want to take it and go to work. No, I don't work Monday. Okay, so maybe I'll take it Sunday, and then see what happens on Monday, and then maybe I'll be ready for work on Tuesday, and I'll report to you guys on Wednesday. How about that? I'm excited. This is like exciting for me. What is Mago 7? Is it a pill or a liquid? It is a pill. I should go get the bottle for you. The one I use, and show you. But it's a pill. It is a pill. Let me see. I'm so scared to like maneuver on here because it might shut me down. Jeez, Louise. Okay. Somebody says it's a capsule. It is a capsule. What did I say? A pill. It is a capsule. Yeah, it's a capsule. I don't know why I said a pill. I just was thinking pill. Felicia says, I've been watching videos about a proctologist. They specialize in the lower digestive tract, which is constipation. It's been helpful. So extremely helpful. What are they saying? What are they saying? That sounds deep. Jeez, Louise. Real talk, though, losing it with Gray. She says, thank you. People are saying hello to Elaine. Elaine, they're enjoying your videos. And Elaine has been pumping those videos out. I told her I love that for her. Love that. People are saying hello. The darn Wi-Fi, he says. My doctor told me when I start feeling stopped up, I need to increase my water intake. Yes, and I haven't been constipated since stopping the iron infusions. Really? I wonder what that's about. So Zepbound with Ange, yes. So she said her itchy bumps eventually went away. Yes, I remember that. I had never really heard of that side effect. I heard you're the first person I heard say that. So I'm glad they went away. Kim J, have you asked your provider about taking an antihistamine before your injection? Oh, that's a good thought. A good thought. Jeez Louise, she's dropping that knowledge. She's a content creator. Go check her out. So is Ange. We'll have to say all the content creators in a second. Hello to all the folks I didn't that I didn't speak to. Beverly says, welcome, Ange. I know you would be back. I knew you would be back because we're a fun group. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Thanks for the reminder. Delilah says, I recently heard the same thing about some sleep. I complained about sleep one day to a friend, and he said, I wouldn't worry about it. You'll sleep when you're dead. No, no, no. No, no, no. You got to keep those fine wrinkles off. You got to keep that hair intact. You got to keep it. You got to keep yourself looking. I really, the people, and I got to include myself in that, but I feel like people who I know that are well rested in sleep, they look so good. They look so good. And, yeah. I just will say that, like, as they age, I don't mean like, you know what I'm saying? Like they seem to age well. So I would get that sleep in, but I know a lot of people used to say that, like, you'll sleep when you're dead. Well, that's no longer a thing. We're sleeping now. We're sleeping now, and we're still living though. We're still living our lives, but we're getting that sleep in. I've heard that before too, Delilah. It trains your brain to recognize when you're in bed, it's time to sleep. Okay, very good, very good. This convo just makes us aware that we are different. Things that work for some may not work for others, maybe because of underlying issues or medications. And I think you hit the nail on the head. That's probably really what it is. All of our bodies, all of our backgrounds are different with experiences we've had. And so that does make a difference, Kim. Great observation. Love that. It's Darium. She had nightmares. Oh my goodness. What is up with this medication that I've never heard of? Jeez, Louise. I got you, Kim. I said maybe. Wow, Delilah, the entire dictionary, that's certainly enough to put most people to sleep. Zepbound Journey with Ann says, yes, this is such a fun group. It is. It is. KJ, I heard someone who says they are allergic to tirzepatide and to take it daily. They take daily allergy pills, and she said it helped. Wow. That's a thought. Oh, perfectly, Pamela. It makes sense. Bed and its intent for sleep. Yes, that's true. It does. Okay, Mel is saying to Nicole. That's true at Kim. That's why we can't compare our journeys. Also, the meds are more effective. Some meds are more effective than others. Yes. All right. So the last thing I want to talk about is eating. Before we go, we want to talk about that eating because really, that's one of the most important things that you have to do to be successful on this journey, right? They always say, we're exercising, we're strength training, we're getting those muscles in, but just the eating. So I do want to talk about that before we head off here. But I hope if somebody is out there watching that's new to GLP-1s, I hope you're getting these gems. I always say dropping gems, right? If the people are giving you exactly what's working for them and why it's working. It's Darren said, how are you doing now at Jerlene? Do you have insomnia? Kenya says, side effects. I hated my espresso stock coffee at 5 milligrams. Only at 5 milligrams and only that flavor. So it had that certain effect on you just for that one dosage. Wow. That's interesting. I can see that, Darren. Dictionary being a favorite book of yours, the way you use words, no cap. I love it. Yes, yes, yes. Darium, no. And I skipped all the way down to that. Remember I said I use words weirdly? Jeez, Louise, thank you, Mel, for letting me know with the comment. Delilah says, yes, if you can, after 20 minutes, get up and sit down and grab something boring. Okay, I read that, right? Okay, remember, this is the part I had read. Elaine said that happened to her. I don't know why this happened. Okay. All right. So this is when Mel told me that, bam, Dee Dee, and you're missing some. And initially in my abdomen, I would get really gassy. So I stayed away from that injection site for months until I really got used to the meds. Okay, very good. Nope, I sleep when sleepy. I listen to my body. I used to struggle with it for years. Maybe old age has helped. Yes. All right, and I see Darium said, oops. Kim said she was thinking the same thing. The good thing is, Dee Dee, sounds like you aren't dealing with what Darium is, or he just fall asleep like you do on the couch. Yes, it has gotten better. And I've just learned to go to sleep. I've learned to go to sleep. I used to say, oh, I gotta call such and such back. Oh, I gotta get the clothes out the laundry or do this and do that. Now I just say, no, I'm gonna cut it off. I get in the bed, I turn everything off, and I go to sleep. And sometimes I'm up, like going to the restroom. Like tonight I will be, because I'm still drinking. It's 9:50. So I'll be up a couple of times probably tonight to go to the restroom, and I'll just, not have my phone, and I'll just lay back down and go back to sleep. I think I'm gonna be kind of tired, enough to do that. Did she miss your super chat too? Good point, Bellflower. Very likely that that the effects would dissipate the more you get used to the meds. Yes, yes, yes. Wait, she says I miss Kenya. Oh, the Kenya's messages about the castor oil. Are you talking about that? I adore Dee Dee for real. Thank you. You know what? That's a good point. No, I cannot see. Like you have to be paying attention. Like they come, like it'll just like roll up to the top, and it'll be a different color. And so at the side of my eye, can you guys see this? Can you guys see that? The super chats? Can you see that when I just went over there? Geraldine's went away because she gave it first. I think it stays on there for so many minutes, and then so now the other two are still up there. But the funny thing is, like I'm just talking, I'm looking straight, and then sometimes I'm looking in the comments, and I saw some orange, and I'm like, look over, and that's how I see it. But no, it needs something to pop up. Like I'm gonna call the StreamYard folks and say, hey, look, I got some suggestions for you. And I don't know, if they revise things every so often. I don't know. But I mean, that would be helpful. Pamela, no, girl, that's why I did the super. It's okay. StreamYard put Dee Dee in timeout, and now they're removing that feature. Mel, the marvelous moderator. I love it. Yes, yes, yes. I'm behind, but I try a sound machine, Darium. Yeah, somebody told him about watching the videos. I used to do that for my dad. I created a video. I should put it on this channel because my dad was having a hard time sleeping. It's a rain video. So I may just do that. Love Bellflower. These stomach shots make me gassy too. Okay, very good. See, I haven't noticed that. What did I miss? What are we trying? Okay. All right, so geez, no one calls me. Then my mom and brother and David keep calling, so I'm missing so much. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. They're trying castor oil in their belly button to aid with constipation at Delilah. Yes, I'm excited about that. That's like the best part of my night. Good looking out, Darium. Thanks. I think it was Raina. Okay. It must have been if it wasn't you. Darium, I missed your message. Yes, at times I have insomnia. I get sleepy at 11:30 p.m. Sleep only a few hours at a time. It's getting a little better. Okay, all right, very good. I'm glad it's getting better. I think you yeah. I think you'll get it. You're cozied up for sure with that blanket. So that should help. Yes, I skipped 7.5 and went straight to 10 and started with Ozempic. Okay, so you skipped 7.5 and went straight to 10. And I started with Ozempic. Okay, but it was not successful. You weren't successful with that one. I have not lost a lot of weight, but my diabetes is under control right now. I love that. Very good. That's a great start. Do you have an amount of weight you want to lose, or are you just okay with like your A1C being under control? And I think, if you stick with it, eventually the weight will come, maybe tweak some things and the weight loss will come off. But I think that A1C is so important. You've already added years to your life just by doing that. So yeah, you have to come and hang out with us. We'll get you together. I love it. We'll give you some motivation. Tanya says, I will try the castor oil too. Okay. Yes. Yeah. I'm excited. I can't wait to hear like what, right? Now, I hope I don't, I feel like I need to do it when I have constipation, right? And I haven't been having it really, because I've been changing my diet back to the plant-based diet. Okay. Well, I want to get on the castor oil train. FOMO. Yes. And Pamela, we have to do a video about it too. Like, what are we going to do? If I have some great results, I can't help but share it. Maybe even be a short. Maybe I could do it. But we're going to talk about it next Wednesday. I just can't wait to see. What do you notice? I'm going to measure my hair. Will it grow in a couple days? Because I put castor oils on my hair before I wash it sometimes. We should get a discount on castor oil. Yes, we should, Jerlyn. No, she did say a discount. I love it. Yeah, we're going to be buying some castor oil because I don't think I can. Well, I don't know. I'm going to have to show you my castor oil. I think I should be able to put this castor oil on my belly, but I'm going to show you guys my castor oil so you can let me know. You can use castor oil on your skin, on your eyelashes to let them grow on your eyebrows. I use it at night after I do my face routine. Yes. I love that. Yeah, it has a lot of uses. I use it on my face here in, are you saying Michigan? My face is dry in the winter, so it's a wonderful lubricant. Liver packs for detoxes. Wow. Eyebrows, eyelashes, watch if pregnant. It will also induce labor. Oh my God. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise is going to induce. That is powerful then. Jeez Louise. Real talk with the lane. I barely do belly shots. I do them only to give my thighs and back of my arms a break, but a year and a half later, I am less gassy now. It was super uncomfortable early on. Okay. I'm happy to hear your A1C is well controlled on Mounjaro, Andrea. That's fabulous. Yes. We love that. Okay. My mom used to try to give us castor oil, but I would run it high and like myself in the room. Yeah, because it was just known for not tasting. I'm gonna go get my castor oil and I'm gonna get that Mago 7. Um, um, for Andrea so she could see. Yes, Miss Beverly, I also use it as a scalp treatment a few times a month overnight. Okay, all right, very good. You missed my castor oil response. I said, call me. We could talk about it and do it. Oh, okay. How did I miss yours? What is going on? Bev, wait. Okay, yeah, I didn't see that, Bev. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call you on I think I'm gonna do mine Sunday. Jerlene, I am on it. I'm on the birthday because I'm gonna be going live on Sunday. So hopefully you're in there. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're gonna be too busy. You don't have time to be on that live. Whatever. We're gonna be celebrating you up. Yes. I remember May 25th. Kenya says you can ingest, but it's gross. I even use it for oil pulling. I say start in the belly button, then see what happens. It's nothing crazy though. For me, for the liver, I do it overnight and sleep. So do you feel anything? So Geraldine, are you going to do yours on Sunday? Are you doing that on your birthday? I don't know. I'm just weird. I'm excited, but I'm also a little weirded out by it. I don't know because just in my mind, it's like I've seen and heard, and I'm thinking this is like kind of odd. But Kenya, my girl Kenya, is up in here dropping knowledge. So Kenya, I'm gonna try it, but I'm still a little nervous. I'm gonna go get my castor oil in a second. I'm trying to get through these comments. Did somebody say who said baby oil? Who we can't. If you guys been watching the latest news that's hot, the trending news, we can't say baby oil. We gotta stick with that castor oil. Okay, so I'm gonna go get that. I'm gonna get my castor oil so you guys can see, and I'm gonna get my Mago 7 caplets, so you guys can see. And then we're gonna have to do the food next week. We'll move that to next week because I want to do some celebrations too. And then I have another side effect I kind of want to talk about, but we'll have to do that next week. So let me go back to my spot. I'm gonna go get the castor oil and the Mago 7, and you guys have to let me know because I have to order it if I can't if this castor oil I'm gonna get, I can't use. All right. All right, so I'll be right. Okay. I'm so glad I went to get this because I don't think I can use this castor oil. I don't think I can use this. Kenya, where is Kenya? Let me know. Look at this. Can you guys see it? Wait. I don't think I can use this. Can I? This is for your hair. So I gotta get some. I gotta get something else. Do you guys see this advertised? They advertise this a lot on Instagram, social media. Okay, what are you guys saying? Okay, I'm skipping down in the comments. Um, let's see. I'm trying to see what you guys are saying. So I can use this. Um, what is Kenya saying? Cold press, 92%. Racemic acid. I need to get my glasses. I don't know. Can I use this, Kenya? I think I have to get some more. I don't think I can use this. Can you guys see that Haitian black castor oil? Look at that. I don't think I can use that. Is it a blend? I would get an organic. Okay. Because I have to order something for school on Amazon for next year. So I can order it and it'll be here Saturday. What's today? It'll be here. If I order it tomorrow, it'll be here Saturday. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so what are you guys saying? So can you use organic, the Goodbye Company, extra virgin? Okay, let me write that down because I don't know. I don't have any other ideas. Let's see. What about well, I know you can't use this, but I just happen to see my little coconut oil. I use that to cook sometimes. I use it on my hair. It's cold, unpressed. Okay, and then here's whoever was asking about, Andrea was asking about the Mango 7. This is the Mango 7 I use. Can you see? Andrea, do you see that? Okay. All right. There's and then this is the cold lace I use. Oh, wait. That's that. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go back up to the comments, mail to the B, but let me see what people are saying about this. Let me see. Okay, I think I scrolled down too much. Okay. Did I scroll down too much? Okay, I'll go back up. I hear you guys are giving some good information. Okay, I'm gonna go back up after I read these. When buying the castor oil, I will buy organic castor oil, 100% pure, hexane free, extra virgin expeller press or cold press. My doctor friend said that's the best to use. Yes. I got that for your hair, so I don't think it's all that. That's why I wanted to ask. I may do the castor oil with you, but I have to buy some first. Me too. I heard this lady on YouTube talk about it a lot. And yes, grandma used to make us take some when we were little. I eat straight up cod liver. She says straight up. Jeez Louise. I eat codfish. Does that count? Hey, Kim, so glad it gave you some relief. Okay, Andrea said she started at 256 and her goal is 220 something reasonable, and I have not reached that yet. I am now 232. Okay, so you're getting close. And I've been going to the gym and watching what I eat, like protein. Okay, very good. So you have to come back next Wednesday when we really talk about this food and what we're eating. Some of us with type 2 take more time to drop weight. Andrea, hold fast. It will come off. You got this. Yes, yes, yes. I was going to say that too. If you're a type 2 diabetic, it is going to, happen slowly for you. But hang in there because those little pounds add up over time. Kenya says, not cod liver oil, but canned liver. You got this, Downsizing. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, canned liver. I didn't even know there was such a thing. Jeez Louise. Okay, okay. Oh my goodness. He says you're an oil apothecary, whatever that is. Yes, that is you, because I've never even heard of half of this stuff. I have been dealing with constipation also. Boo. Yes, yes, yes. So try that. That's that Mago 7. You should try that. And I think it is 3 pills. Yes, it is 3 3 capsules that you take. Oh, it's 3. Okay, let's see. Anything else about this? You might get banned from YouTube for saying, "Oh, really? Oh, geez. Oh, the oh, I see what you're saying. Yes. Oh my goodness, that's so crazy. Well, I don't know how, because the other folks are saying it though, and I watch a couple of people recapping that case, and they say it all the time. So, but I hope not. Jeez Louise, I guess I could dub it out. It's Darren cod liver is nasty. Love it, love it. Hey, 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 Miss V, how are you? Real talk with the lane. She says, okay, awesome. Okay, I gotta go back and see what she's talking about. Okay, I got that down. I wrote down. Did I write that? I thought I was writing that down. You use the Goodbye Company. That's a good name for what I'm trying to get rid of. Goodbye Company, extra virgin olive oil. Okay. Castor oil, I meant. Castor oil. All right, very good. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, okay, okay. Cold pressed. She says, let me write that down. Okay, I'm gonna get that tomorrow. So does everybody else, like Kim's like me, she gotta go get some. Does the rest of you got it on deck, huh? Mel, do you have it on deck? Inoleic. Okay, all right. All right, let's see. She said that is for your hair. I know, that's what I said. That is for my hair. What's going on? I don't know if I should be using that. You sent me a picture of the one that you use. You sent a couple of posts. Please read them. Okay, okay. You texted me just now, Beth. Okay, and Delilah did too. Okay. All right, I'll check it out. Check it out. Is it a blend? Yeah, that wasn't the best. Okay, let me go back up. Dee Coffee. Yes, yes, yes. I texted you too late too. Okay, yes, yes. I saw that. I have to look at that. I have to run. Good night. Good night. Miss V, canned liver, aka pate. That sounds so super fancy the way you say it. Like, love it, love it, love it. Bye, Pam. Okay, I'm gonna go back up to the other comments after this. We talked about being an oh gosh, before DD, it's an historical term for a person who prepares and sells medicines, essentially a pharmacist or a drug. A drug is from a bygone era. Okay, my favorite way for the term to be used is making sundries and toiletries. Okay. All right. And she says, girl, Elaine wasn't talking about nothing important. Well, I missed the comments. I gotta go back. Okay. I scrolled down to that. I'm so excited that people are doing this castor oil thing with me. Okay, I saw this. We talked about watching if you're pregnant. Okay, let's see. So once I go through these, I'll be caught up. So we have to give some confetti for this A1C. That's a huge deal. All right, Andrea, this is some confetti for you. Yay! We love that. We love that. That's huge, 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 huge. That A1C is huge. Okay. All right. Very good. So this is what gets me in trouble. Now I'm back to the comments. Okay. All right. Your mom used to give it. Okay. I saw that. Scalp treatment a few times a month overnight. Okay. Very good. You missed the castor oil response. I said, call me. We could talk about it and do it. Okay, yes, I definitely will. LOL, mail to the B. And then we got Jerlene's birthday. You can ingest it, but it's gross. I even use it for oil pulling. You start at your belly button and then see what happens. It's nothing crazy. We saw that. Okay, very good. All right, I just want to make sure I'm back. You sleep like a baby. Okay, very good. Are you getting you guys are getting castor oil ads too now, or were you before this? That's so funny. Happy early birthday, Geraldine. Yes, yes, yes. We love that. Happy birthday, Geraldine. And I saw that Geraldine, her birthday's on Sunday, the 25th. Felicia, please don't tell me it's the snow and tell. You meant show and tell? I'm in Atlantic City. Oh, you're in Atlantic City. You're in Atlantic City right now? For the holiday weekend. Already? Okay, well, you got to win something, do something. What's up in Atlantic City besides we know the casinos? You can use melatonin topically, lotion and hair serums. It worked wonders for you. Okay, I didn't know that either. Very good. Okay, happy birthday, Jerlene. So Jerlene says, sorry, don't want to spend my birthday in the bathroom. No, as long as you do it before Wednesday. I wouldn't take it on my birthday either. But I think I'm taking it on Sunday because Monday I'm off. So that if whatever it's going to do, I'll be at home while it does it. And then hopefully I'll be fine for Tuesday when I go back to work on Tuesday. So we'll see. But if I were you, so you don't have to, you could you could do it anytime between now and Wednesday. That's when I'm going to do it. But I don't know if I get constipated and I don't really have big plans to do a whole lot. So if I start having constipation, then maybe I'll do that instead of taking, something. But I haven't had constipation. So I'm just going to do it. I don't care what happens. If nothing happens, I have no constipation by Sunday. I just want to try it. And now that I have so many of you doing it with me, I'm not as nervous about it. I'm excited. I have logged my skin. You have logged your injection sites and the side effects of the injection. I have learned that I get more effects in my thighs and bloating. Very good. I love that for you. That you're tracking. That you're tracking it that way. Very good. So does that make you want to stay away? So have you stayed away from your thighs because of that, Andrea? I bet you probably have. Yes, they even make a good light lotion with melatonin. I use it, but it doesn't seem to help me relax. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to put this. I said, did anybody want to come on here? And I never put the thing in there. So if you want to come on, you can. If not, so we're almost done. with our live. We've been on here almost 2 hours. So at the 2 hour mark, unless we get in before that. But if anybody wants to come on and just say hello, you can. You can if you want. Don't feel pressure. Don't feel pressure. All right. Oh, that is so sweet. Happy birthday, sweet Jerlene. We love that. A capsule is a type of a pill. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, okay. So she's saying it's a type of a pill. Okay, very good. Love that. You guys are so smart and up on it. I get itchy on my injection sites also. Really? Oh, man. That's one thing I've never gotten. Andrea, that's the best way to do it. Yes, yes, yes. Content creators, please drop a red heart in the chat. Yes, thank you for reminding me. A red heart. We love the red. Yeah, I think Darium came up with that red heart. Thank you, Felicia. Everyone's saying thank you, good luck. Try Huff and Puff. And oh, she knows the different ones. Very good. I love that. Try Huff and Puff and Momo Mummy. So cute. All right. Mel saying sleep. The male to the B is saying your sleep hygiene is everything. I love that. You're right. It is. All right, Geraldine saying thank you. Hargerine. You wake up between 3 and 4:30 a.m. on purpose. Okay. And what do you do during that time? On purpose. What do you do? Not sure if it was missed, but a girl I was talking to said she was allergic to Mounjaro. Yes, but you said her doctor told her to take that. You said, so it's Zyrtec daily, and she no longer has the allergy symptoms. Wow. Very good. So they were like, oh, we got a fix for this. I love that. All right. Darlene is saying thank you to everyone. Did you say you read the entire dictionary, Delight? Taisha said, did you say you read the entire dictionary? Oh my goodness. A lot of sleeping aids, RXs are known to have a side effect of night terrors. Oh, geez, Louise, I'm so glad I didn't have that. Oh, were you reading it and then you fell asleep? Bob, hello, Bob. Bob says, where can I find a list of food ideas that I can eat while on Mounjaro? So you know what? You can always Google it or go watch my video that I talk about how I lost 9 pounds in a month eating a whole food plant-based diet. Now come back here next week and we're gonna go through the list of things that we eat. You have so many successful people. We just don't have time. We've been on here for almost 2 hours. And I have to get up and go to work. I gotta get that sleep in, Bob. But come back next Wednesday so we can talk about what we're eating. I'm gonna share what I'm eating. I plan to share it tonight, but we just got really into these side effects, which is great. I would start with just a list of foods: protein, fruits, vegetables, the protein, the meat, the seafood. If you're plant-based, chickpeas. What else, Taisha, do you eat? Do you eat soy? I think you eat soy products. If she doesn't eat that faux meat, like I had an Impossible Burger, it was so delicious. Bob, for what was that, Mother's Day? I thought that was so yummy. I know Simply Taisha does not eat that though. But if you're eating, vegan, there are options. But protein first, fruits, vegetables to get that fiber in, those vitamins and nutrients. I would go with that. That if that's your basic diet, you can't lose. You might be thinking like, I want to eat something carby. I would go for sweet potatoes. I would go for cauliflower rice. That's a good option. Quinoa is a good option. Regular brown rice is a good option. Salads without all the dressing on there. But if you want some real examples, that's what we're going to be talking about next week. Like, what are we eating? Because really, I say 85-15. My DEXA scan guy says, 80. I want to say he says 85, 80-20. It's basically what you eat. 80 to 85-15. It's what you eat that's really going to help you out on any weight loss journey, not just, taking a GLP-1. I hope that helped you a little bit. But yes, Taisha, I did. Not at once, but definitely within a few days to try and get back to sleep. But it ended up being too interesting and failed to get me to sleep as intended. Oh, geez, Louise. Hey, Miss V. I love saying that. Hey, Miss V. I got here late, but I'm guessing this isn't a Friday convo since you're only talking about bed for sleep. No, but we are going to be talking about some truths and myths on Friday with dating. I'm a little bit excited about that because it was a game. I actually had a game for us to play tonight, but we just have been in these comments, so we'll do it next week. I'll incorporate it next week. I think you guys will like it. This is a good group. I really should have did it with this group because this is a good group. You guys are been on it, on it, on it. Okay, I lost my spot. Okay, where do I go? Okay, geez, Louise. So Miss V, I think was the last comment. Okay, yes. That makes more sense, LOL. Hey, Miss V, it's Wednesday DD after dark. It's restricted to Fridays. Yes, yes, yes. It's 6:50 in California. Jeez Louise. Wow. Well, on my clock now is 10:20. We try to behave on Sundays and Wednesdays. Yes, we do. Andrea, we're in California. I'm a NorCal girl. Okay, very good. Perfectly Pamela messages going fast, so I'm missing comment. See, you're missing comments also. Mel, are you missing comments? Losing it with grades. My favorite is quick hits and I just think that's so funny. Elaine, she's in Jersey. She's tuning in. I love that. I will try your suggestions. Okay, quick hits and Buffalo. Quick hits is pretty good too. You're in one of my favorite places, she says. Bob, I still eat everything, but if it helps. Okay. Bob, definitely avoid or limit greasy fried foods. It can worsen, give you nausea. Sugary snacks and drinks spikes your blood sugar. Carbonated beverages can cause bloating in large meals, for sure. Yes, yes, yes. And they say the number one thing to stay away from when you're on this Mounjaro, Zepbound, Ozempic, Wegovy, GLP-1 journey is to stay away from those fried, greasy foods. Those fried, greasy foods, the seed oils, and everything. I feel like a lot of things are made with those seed oils. Even when you would like baked goods and stuff have seed oils in it. And your favorite dressing probably has seed oils in it. So a lot of things have seed oils in it. But if you're really just cautious about it and reading those labels, you'll catch it. So you guys are so funny. Geraldine, I'm sending warm, cozy hugs, ma'am. Losing it with grays. Yes, I take Benadryl allergy capsule, use Benadryl spray and cream. I sprayed that needle too right before the injection this past week, and it worked. Don't do what I did though. She said, no, don't do what I did. I'm not a doctor. Elaine, Buffalo. Elaine, I can't believe Elaine is in. No, Elaine knows she'll be traveling somewhere. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. I'm not perfect, no judgment. You may have done worse. Okay. Oh, you're not there yet. You leave Saturday morning. I thought you were. Okay, okay. Andrea, your A1C is a non-skill victory. Yes. I love that. Elaine, it will trigger my Yes, yes, yes. I love a good casino. Yeah, but you know what? You're right. It's kind of like Google, right? You say something and it just puts it in your brain. Elaine, now you have me thinking about quick hits. Jerlene, you make me want to go to Vegas. Yep, losing it with grades. I'm over here laughing hard. I won on Buffalo in Dover, Delaware in April. Jeez Louise, Elaine is on it. Didn't you go to Vegas for New Year's? I want to say, or Christmas. You went to Vegas for New Year's or Christmas. All right, Kenya. Yes, on casserole, inducing your labor. I used it 27 years ago to induce labor with my youngest daughter. It was crazy effective. Jeez Louise, this is such a small world. Wow. Kenya is dropping gems, and Dr. Bobby already knew. Castor oil and cod liver oil, yuck. But we're not eating it, right? We're just putting this in our belly button. Don't tempt me with a good time, Geraldine. I'm so down. David's never been and he really wants to go. You gotta go. You gotta get there. When buying the castor oil, I would buy organic 100%. Okay, I read that. I remember reading that. Okay, Kim. Okay, well, I'll be talking to you guys and checking in. Okay, I saw all this. Okay, so we saw this. Let's see. Kenya, what kind of castor oil do you use? I think Kenya told us eventually down here somewhere. Okay. And Bellflower is telling, oh, that's when I said, what are you guys talking about? Okay, so that's how see, it all makes sense now. That's when she started telling us what she uses. Very good. Why can't you if it's pure? Okay, so using this, I don't think it is pure. This is Haitian. Well, it does say 100% pure Haitian black. And so it does black castor oil make a difference? This is called Haitian black castor oil. Does that make a difference? It says 100% pure, but she says some things you should be looking for. It promotes thicker, longer hair and hydrates and smooths your skin. All right. Okay. Geez Louise. Okay, she said she's not familiar with that brand. Okay. Well, I want to see what you they sent me, and I'm just gonna look it up, the one you got, and I'll get that. Beverly says she doesn't use that. Kenya, you too. So you use that one too. Go to Nozama or Nozama. Amazon. Okay, all right, very good. All right, you're ordering yours now. Are you ordering the one mail that Kenya told us about from the Good Company? Is that the one mail? Mail, send me what you ordered. I'll send you. Okay, you're sending me a link too. Okay, very good. I did see you and Beverly texted me, Delilah, already. Dee Dee, I make my own hair cream with clove, rosemary. Rosemary, olive oil, and coconut oil. It makes your hair grow. Wow, very good. Definitely not. You can use it to moisturize for sure, but castor oil specifically has detoxing properties. Okay. Exame free. Okay. Yes, Geraldine, me and that. I like coffee. Okay, we saw that. Pamela, it was out of here. We talked about, okay, I saw that. I think I'm kind of caught up. So you were in Vegas. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. I'll be part of it'll be part of your 50 state tour. Mine also went down. Very good. Yes. Those A1Cs going down is everything. Okay. Atlantic City. You get ads. Okay. Wow. Okay. Very good. Atlantic City was on my bucket list. Elaine, that's not fair. I wish I was with you. It's the castor oil and the It's gonna make you go to the same day. Okay, all right. You're in bed. Okay, all right. Does the castor oil and the navel go and poo the same day or within 24 hours? Dee Dee, it's like you can come on, but please. That's too funny. Oh, yes, Jerlene, happy early birthday. Mel is in bed only for sleep and say, okay, it was tofu. Okay, thank you. What did I say? Soy? It was tofu. Okay. ChatGPT can help with options, but your comorbidities and meds and food allergies, and it can affect some suggestions. Okay. All right. Very good. You're going on a cruise in 2 weeks, still waiting for Mr. Trizepatide to kick my gambling to the curb. Well, it does say it works for addiction, so you'll have to let us know if it stayed tried and true. Okay. All right. Very good. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Off YouTube, Delilah. The bed is definitely for more than just sleep. Would saved it for Friday Night Lights Up. You guys are so funny. Bob, since it's Mounjaro, I would assume you're T-type D, type 2 diabetic. It's best to keep your blood glucose from spiking too much, so slow glycemic foods work best for us with insulin resistance, along with prioritizing protein and water, better known as HT to the O. Thank you for that, Delilah. I get an early start on my day before everyone gets up. It's my me time. I love that. Yes, and when I get up early too, it's so I can beat my daughter up and have my me time. But it's just not that early. But I love that. Very good, Geraldine. I will try to win big in honor of your birthday. Losing it with grades. I just trade the addiction. Yes, yes, yes. A lot of people love that casino. That's awesome, Harji. Can't wait for our walk meetup. In fact, I'm going to send you an email update. So, do you guys live very close? Ah, do tell, do tell. No, I'm not missing a thing. Central Cal. I'm from Northern Cali, like the Tri-City area. Okay. So you leave on Saturday. Well, safe travels, Elaine. Safe travels. She says, wonderful, Elaine. Catch you on the next casino trip. Great advice, dear. I hate ChatGPT, but I used it twice already on videos to show how easy it can be for those who are down with the AI. Okay, very good. Sending you tons of love, Jerlene. Yes, yes, yes. Andrea from the Salad Bowl and went to school in the city. Happy birthday, Jerlene. You're getting some amazing love from us all. Yes, yes, yes. So we have to give Jerlene some confetti. Yes, yes, yes. Where is Miss Jerlene? Okay. Okay. We're gonna give her some confetti. I'm trying to find her where she said it was her birthday. Jerlene is such a sweet lady. I just love you. Oh, I'm trying to find your you're so sweet. You've been saying hello and goodbye and answering the people. I'm trying to find where you said it was your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. I'm finding all your tree. That is so funny. She says, "So sorry, I do not want to be on the toilet on my birthday." Yay, Jerlene! It's your birthday. We have to give her some confetti. Jerlene, it's your birthday. Go, Jerlene. It's your birthday. I love that for you. And I think you said you were going to be 71. Am I correct, Amundo, or not? That is so awesome, so awesome, so awesome. Geez, Louise, I just can only hope God lets me see 71. Um, we love that for you. So, of course, we're going to celebrate you again if I see you on Sunday. But if not, we know you're going to be celebrating that birthday. Jerlene, are you 71? Am I right about that? Um, I can't remember what I did a few minutes ago, but I think I remember saying, yes! I love it. 71. Jeez Louise. Well, let God continue to bless you and keep you safe and healthy. And we just appreciate you in this community. You are awesome, awesome. So supportive. We just love you. We just love you. So I hope do you have any plans on Sunday, Jerlene? Are you doing anything special? But you don't have to be, but if you are, we just hope you have the best day ever. So yeah. So you'll have to I'll check in with you and see, if whatever day you do it, you can do it before Sunday, you could do it after Sunday if you want that. But I appreciate you want to do it with me. Everybody on here that wanted to do that with me, I appreciate it. I'm going to be checking in with the folks that I remember. I'm going to put up a community post so we can have like a check-in. And I'll let you guys know when I do it. And so you can let me know on the post when you do it. So I'm trying to remember to put that up on Saturday or Friday or Saturday. What's today? Because I would imagine, are people going to do it before the weekend? Maybe you guys are. Jeez Louise, I don't know. You guys might be adventurous. Black castor oil is good. Okay, it is. So so you're the expert. I use Jamaican black. So would you take this though? Would you take this one, Kenya? Or no? I don't know. I'm a little nervous to take this one. I feel like I should be ordering something else. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know why I feel like that. I just do. Feel like I need to be ordering something new. All right, Jamaican black oil is my favorite. Kenya, congrats, Jerlene, for your A1C. Dee and Darium's A1C, Delilah and mine. We're doing so much better getting the A1C to come down. So proud of all of us. Yes, yes, yes. We got to give ourselves the confetti. Yeah, you know, it's so hard with that A1C. Yeah, it's a struggle. So we're doing it. I love that for us. We're doing it. All right. You should all try and start your day up with meditating. It's a game changer. Yes, yes, yes. And you know that sometimes when I do that, I do feel more centered and I feel better when I do that. Now, why am I not doing it every single day? Because I have to run to the bathroom. And once I run to the bathroom, sometimes on the way back, I get distracted with stuff. But thank you for that, Taisha. Everybody I know that meditates, they rave about it, that do it consistently. I just don't do it consistently. Delilah Rodriguez, love the scent. Reminds me of tobacco leaves. Okay, all right. This the Jamaican castor oil. Let's see. Mm, not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's see. Did I skip someone? Yes, Kim J. Those A1Cs are important, and we're and we're dragging ours back in line. I love that. Enjoy your sweet life of travel, Elaine. Jolene is so sweet. Love me some of her, and I was right. She is 71. I am listening, listening, listening. I start my day with worship, music, and journaling with Jesus. I love that. We go over my prayer list, which has all the best GLP-1 community in it. All right, very good. We love that. Thank you for that. And you know, I was telling Jerlene, on my video, my update, my week 65 update. You know, I had a picture of my dad in there, and he has on this cap. And I know, Jerlene, you know, we're on the same page with our love for, you know, God, and you know, just saying prayerful. And my dad wears this hat, and it's called FBI. It has FBI, and it means a firm believer in Jesus. And I just love that hat, you know. And he just walks in, he's so confident with that hat on. So anyway, I told Jerlene she has to go back and check out that hat. I think that's so cool. So when we get Jerlene, I don't know. I don't know if Jerlene, if you ever, you know, get into another relationship or remarry, we gotta get that for your new guy, right? We gotta get that. Get a hat like that. I start my day with the worship music and journaling. Very good. We saw that. More hellos for happy birthdays for Miss Jerlene. Everybody loves you. Yes, yes, yes. This is fun, and the longest ahead. And the longest has my attention. Well, thank you. Thank you. We enjoyed you too. Thank you for sharing. That helps when people come and share. But so next week, well, let me finish this and then we'll talk about next week. Jerlene, wishing you continued blessings. Have an amazing birthday. Kenya, it smells so good. I don't know what it smells like to me. It smells like something with nature. I will say that. Something nature like. Um, oh, thank you for subscribing. She says, I'm a subscriber also. Thank you. Thank you. And, you know, while she's saying that, I just want to say, you know, I'm going to do something for my members. I was going to do something this weekend, and then I thought maybe people are busy. So it might be a pop-up kind of thing if I do something on Saturday. But thank you for my 2,000 subscribers. I have 2,000 subscribers. I have over 2,000. I told you guys every time I'm reluctant to say something because it'll be at like 1,999, then 2,000, then 1,999. Now I'm comfortable in those twos, and I appreciate that. That is so cool. So thank you, Andrea. You have one of the people that helped me get amongst all you other GLP-1 community supporters, you know, have helped me get to that 2,000, and I'm just shocked, but I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. And you know, a lot of times people tell they could tell the care I put into my videos and trying to do, you know, just get them just right. And you know, I'm not like a videographer or anything like that. So when people recognize that, I appreciate that because, everybody on here know that's making that content. It's not, it's not easy. The editing is what slows me down. And if I wasn't on a retirement budget, I'd be trying to get help with that. So thank you again, Andrea, and thank you, Kenya. She says, I'm a little weird with the castor oil. I tend to stick to organics, etc., only because I oil pull. Okay. And so I'm going to stick with the organics too, because I just think that's a safer bet, especially when I'm just starting out. I want to get like something I think is, what you guys are telling me about too. I wouldn't use that one, Dee Dee, because the dropper likely wasn't used in a way to keep it sanitary enough for this particular need. That's a great point. Yeah, I've already decided I'm not going to use that one. She's saying thank you. My opinion, Dee Dee, you should use the organic and hexane-free home press one that it was recommended to me by my doctor's friend. She's an oncologist, cancer surgeon. Okay, very good. Yeah, I'm gonna call you, Bev, and talk about it this weekend. But between you and Mel and Delilah, I'm gonna order one of those. And Kenya, she has a recommendation. Yours is Haitian, not Jamaican. Different countries, my friend. Did I say? Oh, I kept saying Jamaican. It is Haitian. I just thought it was said Jamaican. I don't know. I don't know. That's what it said. Okay. Let's see. Love that FBI. Yes, isn't that cool? My dad's head is so cool. Can't wait to meet you, Geraldine. It's gonna be so fun. I made a comment about your dad's hat Sunday, Dee Dee, right before you pulled the plug on us on your live. Oh, sorry, Kim. I'm so sorry. I didn't catch that. She said you pulled the plug. Happy birthday, Geraldine. Oh my gosh, we love you, Geraldine. Look at that. I hope this made your night. Like that, besides the castor oil, saying happy birthday to you it was just awesome tonight. We love that. Making content is hard, especially when you have no idea how to not to get sidetracked. Darn you, ADHD brain. I feel that making content with ADHD is my brain workout. Yes. And for me, it's like being so meticulous with trying to be anyway with things. That editing drives me. I was telling somebody today, I have like 2 or 3 videos in the can and I haven't edited them yet. And you'll be able to tell they're older because I say my weight right in there and I have to figure out how to switch it because I was 60 some pounds down when I made it early, in my early 60s. Now I'm at 71.2. So yeah, I got to get better at that. When I'm on summer vacation, I'll have time to do all that. So Geraldine, we're going to end with her. She said, good night, everyone. Thank you. She receives the love. We hope you have a great birthday weekend, right? Celebrate all the way. Start tomorrow. Start tonight and celebrate all the way into that weekend. 71 is going to be your best year ever. We just love that for you. And I will see you guys on Friday. Oh, I might see you on Friday, Geraldine, if you come in there. But if not Friday, I will see you definitely on Sunday. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. Thank you for everybody for lasting for 2 hours and 12 minutes. This is so great. I had such a good night. Thank you to the newbies I saw in here, Bob and Andrea and Kenya. I appreciate you stopping in and come back next week so we can talk about food. All right. Love you guys. Have a great night. Have a great weekend into your weekend. Do I weigh my food? I do. Well, you know what? I do. I use like a measuring cup, like you measure with the measuring cup. And my salmon, I don't weigh my salmon because I'm trying to eat as much as I can to get that protein in. But I do have a food scale. I have a digital one, and then I have an old-fashioned one where you sit the food on there and the scale literally moves. Maybe I'll show that one day. The scale you literally moves. And I just kind of eyeball stuff because I've been doing it for so long, Andrea. I just kind of know what it is, but I would say get a scale, like a scale. And once you get an idea, you'll know. And then I plug it into my Fitness Pal. And when I'm eating the same size, I just go with that. Now I'm eating a whole salmon and a half of a salmon, and I just go with that. I'm going to show you on next week. I'll show what I'm eating. you can see pictures of like how much the food is, how much it weighs, and it'll tell you between 4 and 6 ounces is what I try to get with that salmon. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. Yes, yes, yes. She says, thank you and good night. You hit the like button on your way out. Thank you for the reminder, Kim. All right, you guys. Thank you again, Andrea, for stopping in. I hope we helped, and I'm glad you came in here. I learned a lot from you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you on the other side of the castor oil. Good night.
Downsizing, Diva.